and welcome back to my English classes online intermediate level. In today's lesson, we're going to be looking at expressing preferences using words like prefer, like better, would rather. We're also going to be looking at how we make questions that are starting with would rather. As usual, we've got a great lesson planned, so let's get started. So, like I said in the beginning, we use prefer, like better, and would rather to show our preference of something, how much we like something, and which one we like or enjoy more than the other. Let's start off with prefer. When we use prefer, we're always going to have to in the sentence as well. For example, I prefer cars to motorcycles. This means I prefer cars more, or I like cars more. Another example, I prefer hanging out with my friends to staying at home. So here, what we have is a situation where the person likes going out with friends more. Another thing we can notice is that here, all our verbs have ing. Going out with friends, then staying at home. Staying ing and going ing. So, it is possible to use prefer and also have verbs ing as long as both verbs get the ing ending. Now let's have a look at like better. Just like we had prefer and to, like better has than with it. So than will always be in the sentence when we have like better. Let's have a look at some examples. I like cars better than motorcycles. So here again, I like cars more than motorcycles. And I like hanging out with friends better than staying at home. Again, I like hanging out more. And as we saw with the previous example, we've got our ing endings on both of our verbs in the sentence. Now let's have a look at would rather. Just like better, it also uses than in the sentence. So whenever we have would rather, we're going to have than in that sentence. Like the others, like prefer and like better, it's also used to describe preferences or something that we enjoy more than another. Let's have a look at some examples. I would rather have a car than motorcycles, and I would rather drive a car than ride a motorcycle. So again, in both sentences, we're seeing that the thing that is preferred more is the car, the thing that is preferred less is the motorcycle. Now let's have a look at the first example again. There is a minor difference between the first example and the second example. Let's have a look. I would rather have a car than motorcycles uses the verb have a car. The same would be for motorcycles, have a motorcycle. Because that verb is the same, we don't repeat it. So all we say is I would rather have a car than motorcycles instead of saying rather have a car than have a motorcycle. We can make it a shorter sentence. In our second example, drive a car and ride a motorcycle don't have the same verb, drive and ride. So because of that, we have to say both of them in our sentence and we can't leave out one of them. When it comes to making would rather questions, we have to add or. So, for example, would you rather have a car or a motorcycle? Another example, would you rather play tennis or basketball? Here we're asking the person, which one do you prefer? And we've got or in our sentence because we've given them two things that we've asked them to choose, tennis or basketball, or a car or a motorcycle. Okay, so that is our lesson on expressing preferences. Now it's time for you to do the activities and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.